Hello everyone, Trigan here. Welcome back to Transport Fever 2. Don't forget, if you like this video, tickle that thumbs up button. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. So as you may be able to notice right now, this new line we created is really busy. There's almost 600 people waiting, so I think what we need to do is put another train on there. So that's what we're doing there. That's all we're doing there for today. Or for now, at least. Now, we have this inner city airport here between Newport News and Alexandria. So we don't really need an airport right here anymore. So I am going to sell all these planes. Then we're going to get rid of that airline. And now we're going to get rid of this airport. Okay. So that's all done. I actually can redo this and change the route if I want to now, though I think I sort of like the way it is. It is nicely hitting all this over here. But we do have a lot of this that's not getting hit. But we're not dealing with that today. We want to move the airport down here, where I think it will be a lot more useful. Let's go ahead and see. Also thinking it may be time to split out the freight and the passenger services right there. But let's look at this first. Okay, airport. Passenger airport. Okay, there we go. This is definitely going to be interesting, trying to do this. Looks like we need to move that road. And we've got quite a hill here, too, that the planes are going to be taken off into. I could maybe rotate it this way. Then we're going to have to take out some stuff in that neighborhood there. That might be preferable, though. Let's see here. First things first, let's get city out. Let's upgrade. We'll upgrade this road for now. I'm sort of feeling like maybe I should be using a large road here, though. Well, that's not going to work. Okay, let's see here. I don't really need this connected to here. I just want it lined up with all of that. All right, let's see if we can place our airport right along that. Oh, come on. Oh, God. I think I just need to lengthen this road. And nope, we're going to keep you level. There we go. Now let's try it again. Okay. Looks like all we might need to get rid of is just this. I'm going to pause the game. I do not want to block the river at all, so we're going to go with this right here. Now landing is going to be okay, but I think this might be a problem here. Let's clear this out. And see what we can do here. That should be better. Now the planes have at least a little bit of room to climb before they crash into this neighborhood. Let's see. Just wondering if I can do anything with this to keep them from building here in the future. I don't know if that's going to help us at all or not. Well, let's try it. It's all we can do is try, right? Yeah, try and waste a lot of Growler's money. Good morning to you too, Growler. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, that's definitely not straight. But I don't think I can get it quite straight because of where that intersection is. And I really don't want to go changing that. Let's try this. Nice onto there like that. Then I'm going to widen this one all the way out to there. And then, let's see. If we used one of these here. Electric tram, 1980s. Put in a sign and lighting. Don't think we really need two. Yeah, that's not going to want to snap properly, is it? I don't think we really need two whatchamacallits, but we'll leave it for now. Let's lower this a little bit. Go with that. And then this electric and bring it right to there. That's a bit of a walk for people going from the airport to the whatchamacallit, but let's try this instead. You just built all of that. Yeah, I know, and now I'm deconstructing all of it. Let's instead see if we can put this right here at the end of the street. For some reason, it does not like it. Why, I do not know. Let's go ahead and flatten this. Yeah, it doesn't want to let me do that. Okay, let's cut this back a little further. And let's connect this directly to the airport. Then can I do wide to that, like that? It looks a little funky, but I sort of like it. I think it'll work. Let's cut this back a little further and do it with a curved street instead. Okay, I think this will work fine. We're nicely connected to it. Let's go ahead and electrify this all the way out to here. My question here is, should I, I really think what I should be doing here is this. It's electric. Let's go this way. What if I do this? Get rid of this cross street here. We will connect this to here. Get rid of the dumb stoplights. Yeah, let's get rid of the stoplight there too. All right, so let's follow this like this. So we're going to go ahead and bring this down to here. So they'll come in and come down here, do this, turn around. They're going to go back out this direction, along here. Oops, I forgot to make it electric. There we go. So they come down along here to here, and then they're going to come up the street to meet back up with where we were before. And then what we'll do here is we're going to get rid of this and replace it with one right there. And we're going to do the same with this and replace it with one right here. There. Now that should work out pretty nice. So we're going to put the next one right here and then out to the airport. And then it comes back. We'll put this next one. Yeah, we'll put it right there. And then I think the next one after that will go right here. And that should be good. So we're going to do this. Manage line. Okay. Are you going... Is this all just going one direction? Looks like it is. So we want to go to 7. We're going to add 8, 9, 10, 11. There. Yeah, we just have this going one direction. That's interesting. Oh, it's because I have multiple routes. That's what I've got. I have routes covering different areas. So I've got one route that comes up here, one route that comes over to here, and then this route that is now covering half the city. Let's go ahead and upgrade these trams while I'm thinking about it. Of course, these have a nice capacity of 54, which we're not going to get with new ones here. Only 20. And I do not want to go to these 4-car ones. Well, we're going to add one more here. We'll leave that. Then we'll go to this one. Grade that. And we will almost double that. And then finally we'll go to this one, which is our big one that we just expanded. Put the new cars on there. And we'll increase that to 15. And we'll see how that does now. All right, this is running really well now. We have people waiting all over the place here. This is number 9. Make it so they can take either one of those. Let's go ahead and create our new airline now. So we're going to go from here down to here. And this will be Augusta to Los Angeles Air Service. And for now, we're just going to put... Actually, let's not do that there. Let's do it up here. That area is already busy. I should have added more whatchamacallits on here, but I'll do that later. Passenger... Looks like this is our best one. I'm going to put 5 of these on here. And this is now Augusta to Los Angeles. All right, so that is all set. Now, the far more troubling thing of trying to get this all replaced. All right, let's start by doing some flattening. Right, here he is with flattening again. It's a necessary evil, Growler.
That is evil, that's for sure, 'cause it takes all the Growler's money away. Why are you flattening half a mountain?
Growler, just chill, all right? I'm going to have to get rid of this. It is way in the way here. We'll deal with that later. All right. Now, see, we want 320. I'm just going to put one on there for now. Large buildings. Yeah, the rest of this looks fine. So that looks pretty perfectly north and south. Almost, not quite. There we go. Well, it really does not look as... I mean, I know it's straight north and south from that, but it doesn't look quite right. Oh well, I think that's going to have to be the way it is. So I'm going to put this right here. And we're going to take out this road entirely, I think. For now, at least. And this, we do not need any of that on there. We need this. Okay, so that's all done. We've got to figure out how to do some of this other stuff, though. I think what I need to do is pause this. I'm going to delete a bunch of this. Okay. And let's see. Road. Yeah, that's not what I wanted. Oh, the truck's out there is in the way. I do not like that. I do not like it, Sam I Am.
What the hell are you talking about?
Just making a Dr. Seuss reference.
Who's Dr. Seuss? What kind of doctor is he?
Yeah. So we aren't going to need passenger stuff here, so don't have to worry about that. There, like that. So we just need to get down here with our trucks. So this is fine for right now. Now, I think what we're going to need, I think right now we have 4 different routes stopping here. All right. And we are still at 320. Right. Okay, we are. I'm going to put this, you know what, we might put it up a little further. Right there. Okay. So, this is going to have to go this way. This is how I'm going to have to do this. First of all, I am going to go ahead and put our pass-through tracks over here, sort of the way we have them now. So they're going to pass down the middle between these two platforms. There we go. And platform. I sort of wish I had doubled this platform here, but I guess not. Okay. So that's the way this is going to go. So let's do our pass-through tracks first. Pass-through tracks. Let's get a little closer so I can see what I'm doing. Pass-through tracks are going to connect straight through to the Okay, why are you doing that? It did not want to be connected. All right. So in this is going to have one of these setups, double slip switches. Yes. Yes. Actually, no. Because nothing needs to come out of there. Only here do we need to come out of. And we're only going one direction. So I'm just going to put that like that. So fuel is the only thing that's going to continue on after stopping. This is going to be the one coming from the north, from Kansas City. And it's just going to stop and then turn around and go back out. So let's do this now. Straight out of this. There. Oops. It's perfect. This side I need to do, I really don't need to do double slip on this at all. I just need this one side double slipped. I don't need to do both sides, I mean. And this one we can just come off and go right into there. There. So the fuel train comes, the trains that are passing through will just keep going straight. The fuel train will just slip over to here and then slip right back out again. And the Kansas City train will come in, cross over, go onto this platform, and then come back out on the right side. So that's all set. Then here, let's do this. Let's start this right here. And then we'll do that. There we go. Then this is going to go in on this side. And then it'll come off and connect like that. That's going to be going on to the main tracks heading south to Fort Lauderdale. And this is going to be our goods train. Perfect.
Growler doesn't agree with that.
You don't agree with the what?
That it's perfect.
Oh. You may be right, Growler. I'm not so sure, but... Freight train I was trying to force back up. It jumped over to the passenger tracks for some stupid reason. So it's done for. I'm just going to end up having to delete it. Where's my track? Right there. How's that look? That's not too bad of a curve. I think we can live with that. There we go. Okay, so our trains coming north can now get down to here. And then going south, yeah, I deleted the entire station. It's a mess. It's going to have to be fixed. This guy's going to end up getting deleted too, because I can see right now he's sort of boned. He's going to be stuck at that station, and I won't be able to do anything with him. Okay. I stopped pulling the passenger out here. Actually, I shouldn't have pulled it out that far at all, but we'll see what we're going to do with that in a bit. For now, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to grab our leftmost one here, bring it down to here. Is that right? Sure looks right. Yeah, this train is headed north. And that one's headed north on the other ones. 120, 120. Yeah, I think that all works. Okay, all four of those southbound ones are now reconnected. to the new station. So that's good. I need to redo this. But I think for right now, I'm going to just run a temporary line to connect this up. So let's actually run it down to here. And then we will curve around. That looks pretty good. I'm not too worried about the low speed on that one. And then it comes up and connects to there. There. So we got all of these done. I'm going to redo this station here at some point. You know, it may just be a matter of getting rid of a couple extra tracks and reconnecting that. So that might not even be a huge change. Because the passenger tracks are going to have to go up through the middle. So I think those are going to stay the same. Let's go ahead and get all of this stuff fixed up. So now I've got one of our little dugout thingies here. Track type. High speed tracks. I'm surprised it wasn't that already. Caternary, yes. Track layout. Is that the layout I want? Yeah, I guess we'll use it. We'll leave it. Overpasses, we want 2. And I think everything else we're good. So I'll try to line this up a little bit here. How's that look? Not perfect, but close enough. And then that can get connected. Too much slope? How can there be too much slope? All right, I got to clear out some of the stuff. This is really a mess. I don't know how I'm going to get these things lined up, to be honest. Oh dear, yeah, especially with that lowered. I have no clue how I'm going to get away with that. All right, well, we're going to just have to try it and see, I guess. See, that will connect to there. Nope. One right there. There we go. That connects to there. Then this one can connect here. And yeah, you can see I removed a lot of stuff that I really didn't want to remove. But it is done now. This can go away. I'm going to have to put in a new truck thing anyway, so I didn't mind deleting that. Just put those streets back in. I think I'll leave the other one alone. There. Okay, so we got those streets back in. Got this here. Coming from the north is not going to be a problem. I can get this in. Just need to see what I'm doing. Come on. There we go. My speed. And you can see we can just come straight into that. That looks fine. There. So the north north passage train is going to come in and just come into the west platform here. Is it just me, or does that building keep moving? It's very, very strange. What on earth is going on with that? This is going to be an issue. I'm going to have to figure out how to do this. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. First of all, yeah, let's get lined up on this as best as I can. All right, I got a 2-wide freight station here. I am going to try to line up the second track with that. Okay. Yeah, I never realized it doesn't touch the street. That's fine. Here's what we're going to do then. We're going to go ahead and remove this platform. We don't want it. We don't need it. Then I'm going to remove half of this track here. Now, let's grab high speed. Yep. We'll grab it there and go down to there. Cool. It lets me do it, and I got it perfectly lined up too. That's shocking. So then we will go ahead and double track this guy. And what we're going to do, actually, first things first here. High speed on that. These things have, yeah, they do. Okay, they have Caternary. Then we'll go ahead and edit this again. Caternary, high speed. Okay, that's there. And then we'll do low speed for our outgoing freight. This actually probably doesn't even need to be this long. The train isn't that long. But we'll leave it as is for now. Come on. Yeah, it's really laggy because the map is so big and has so much stuff on it. Okay, and then all we should need to do, give me that, is grab this one and connect it down there. Oh, it's not lined up quite straight. Oh, I'm on the wrong. No, I'm not. I'm on the right thing. Why is it not snapping to the... Let's try it the other direction. It's not snapping to the right thing. Okay, well, maybe I'm right about not needing this whole thing. Let's do that. Now we'll grab this again and bring that up. Did it stay in line with that the whole way? Sorta. Can we now... You know, there's something else we can do too if this doesn't work. Let's see if it'll let me put this on here now. Nope. That's as far as I can get. That's probably long enough. I'm not sure how long that train is, but we'll see if we can get away with that. So let's go ahead. We're going to have to push this out again. And we will take this all the way back to the tunnel. There we go. I'm going to have to redo that curve that we just did. It was so beautiful. All right. So now this can come straight out to about here. And I think that made it up with that perfectly, actually. And then this one, we want to come over here and connect to that, which looks just fine. Okay. The other side of it right there, that looks good. And then this needs to come down here, but this is a bit of a mess. Okay, let's try that again. I'm not sure. This was just some decorative I put in right here. Well, I did put in a shed here that we could use for this route, but otherwise it's decorative. Oops. Nope. Make it smooth here. I think this is all set. Let me try to finish this up. All right. Well, it took a little while to finagle things a little bit, and I did go ahead and expand the airport up to, boy, that looks really weird, seeing that train way above you. I did expand the airport and added a air service going up to the Alexandria Newport News airport, so it's going both directions now. When we get the other airport moved, then I'll add one going straight across between the two of them, so all 4 airports will have flights to the other 3 airports. But yeah, everything seems to be working fine. I've had it running for a little while now, yeah, I guess next episode we will move over to doing that last airport and doing whatever upgrading and whatever we need to do at Frisco. But that's going to be it for today. It's been a bit of a long recording, so I hope I can get this trimmed down to a reasonable length. Anyways, I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. If you have, please remember to tickle that thumbs up button. If you haven't already, please subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Have a great day.